But you see, entrepreneurship is, it is very significant. I don't know how to stress it again. It is too significant. So whatever you think you're doing, please do it very well. So the question is now, how can I succeed in my business as an entrepreneur? How can I do very well as a business person? That is why we're here. We have different strategies, 20, 30, 100 strategies. Many business consultants will come in and tell you, you do this, you do this. But today I'll just dwell on some practical steps, simple things that you can take, that I promise you that if you begin to do that in your business is going to grow into one of the global businesses. And the idea is not just for you to grow a business in Nigeria. Is it the idea? The idea is not for you to grow a business in Nigeria. The idea is for you to grow a business that is developed in Nigeria and what? Outside of Nigeria. That's the idea, right? So do not think that, oh, my business is too small, I cannot. No. Every business is a seed. Every business is a seed. And I repeat it again, the shell that you're celebrating today was an idea. They moved from the ideation stage and went into what? The creation phase. From the creation phase into what? The development phase. From the development phase, they went into what? The transformation phase. So every business has these phases. Whether or not you like it, your business will pass through that stages. If you want your business to thrive, the Dangote today, Dangote wasn't selling, Dangote wasn't a petrol guy today. Yesterday, rather. He wasn't developing refineries how we knew him. So years ago, Dangote started and said, I want to sell what? A single thing. What is that single thing? Sugar. So today, what is Dangote selling? Different things. Spaghetti, different thing. But one thing Dangote consistently do is that he stayed on a particular level. We call it value chain analysis. Dangote never sold shirts. So he stayed along a particular value chain. So as a business person, you must understand that. So one strategy every business person must understand, one idea, one strategy, one thing every business person must have, which I think is very important to the survival of your business, is number one is what? A very good communication ability. As a business person, you must know how to talk. You know, we've met people that say, I don't know how to talk because I don't want to put my face out there. And you want to start up a business. I'm not sure that business can be sustained. Number one is that you must have a very brilliant communication ability. You must know how to talk. Why would I know how to talk? Because every business is dependent on sales. Somebody said it here. Every business is dependent on sales. And how can you sell when you don't know how to talk? If you don't know how to talk, please just go back and raise a charity. Don't do a business. Even charity talks. Even charity talks. But then it's very important. Don't follow the people that says, you don't have to talk now. No. You must know how to talk. And when I mean communication, not just talking, you must know how to write. It is important. Because every day of your life, you spend it talking. You spend it trying to convince the next person to buy your product and your services. I'll tell you something. Then I've not started my business. A lady walked into my office then. I was a BDM of a company at the time. BDM simply means Business Development Manager of a company at the time. So she came into my business and tried to convince me to buy her products. But I realized something. She couldn't talk. So she comes into my business and says, I want you to patronize me. I'm like, how? When you say patronize me, patronization is what is big. I can coin context is out of that. Patronize you how? Now, when she was inside of my office, they called me and said, some other person is looking for me. Because she wasn't that forthcoming, I told them, okay, let the next person come in. The next person came in. And you know the funny thing? The next person was selling exactly what this person came to sell. And because this person was very fluent and talked, who do you think I patronized? You understand? The person understood what she came to do. And I simply bought what she came to sell. And when I bought from this person, she got angry. She said, but I've been here now. I said, yeah, you've been here, but you didn't say anything. Why am I saying this? I'm trying to drive home the point that you must know how to talk. Communication ability is very, very critical to your survival of what you want to do as a business person. Do not say, some other person will talk for me. I agree. But you know the funny thing? Nobody can talk like you. Nobody can talk like you. And the funny thing is that, or rather, the most important thing is that nobody embodies the spirit of your business like you. You know why? You are the ideator. You're the one that stood up one morning and said, well, I'm going to solve a problem. I'm going to do this thing. Now, because you're the carrier of that business, you have the soul of that business, such that nobody can do it like you. Now, I know some people will go out there and say, I'll hire people to go and do the marketing for me. But you see something, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, you are the number one marketer of your business. You are the number one marketer. The moment you go out there to sell your business, you sell it so well that people ask questions and say, wow, I just want to do businesses with you because of how you talk about your business. And you see, when I met Mr. Cornelius, he started talking about his business, and I asked him, are you the owner of the business? Somebody was here with us that day. Somebody. Yes. You know, he said, no, I'm not the owner of the business. I'm the sales manager. This is my boss. But because I know what I know, I told him it's not true. You're the owner of the business. Why did I say that? He knows how to talk. So he sold the business not just from the transactional perspective, but from the emotional perspective. And this is what you people should begin to do. Do not think that business is just about transactions. No, business is about emotionalizing too. So you must bring that core ingredients of yourself into your business. Now, because you're the carrier of the business, because you're the founder of the business, because you have the spirit of the business inside of you, you will say it from the words, from the emotional perspective. Because the question they will ask you is, what drives you? Why did you start up this business? Nobody is going to answer that. Your chief marketing officer cannot answer that question for you. Would they? No. So you must know how to talk. Then when you know how to talk, you must know what to talk about. So what do you talk about? You talk about the business. You talk about why you started the business. If I call one entrepreneur right now and say, come and tell us why you started this business, a story will ensue, right? It is because of that story that from the story, the person will tell us why they started the business. I will understand the nitty-gritties of why the solution this person is bringing to the marketplace. So as a business person, please, if you don't know how to talk, learn how to talk. And know what to talk. And know why you're saying what you're saying. Now, this boils down to the question of why. Why did you start up that business? I said it earlier. Start a business to satisfy a need, not to satisfy what? A greed. Why did you start up that business? Every business has a why. It is your why that brings the solution or makes the solution clearer to people to do before they do businesses with you. The very first time I met Mr. Cornelius, I asked him a simple question. Why did you start up that business? Or why did you start up this business? And he told me stories of his exploits in abroad and all that. And I understood why he started the business and why he's well succeeding in the business. The thing is that Ghana is still abroad. The thing is that you can. Okay. Well, Ghana is abroad, isn't it? Okay. He started a business in Ghana. I try not to be specific with some things because they're detailed and they're personal to them. Yeah. Okay, let's use abroad. He has agreed. No, the reason I'm trying to say communication is that you can never copy somebody's why. You can't copy somebody's why. I can tell you why I started Richard and Malcolm Consulting. Let me just drop into that. As a business development manager of an oil and gas servicing company, I realized something that when people come to do businesses with us, especially young people, they don't even understand their left from their right. So we tell them, okay, give us a brief. People don't understand what a simple brief means. So they say, what is a brief? I sit down and I school them about briefs. I tell them, okay, come and register in our company, but bring so and so and so. They don't even understand what they should do. So I'm like, there's a big need here. People need to be sensitized. So we started from simple trainings. I go out there, we do trainings, and people, wow, I didn't know. From there, it grew into what we are now. So you understand that there is a need in the market, and I saw that, okay, there has to be let's plug into this and solve people's problem. So that is my why. And naturally, I'm the kind of person that want to solve people's problems. That is my why. So you ask yourself, what is your why? I understand you want to be the fanciest tailor. No, not tailor. What do they call them now? Fashion designer. I'm sorry for calling you guys tailor. But fashion designers, I understand. But the question is, why do you want to be the fashion designer? I don't want to hear because it's the in thing. And that's the funny thing some people say. Oh, because I'm a fashion designer. Okay, I'm a makeup artist because everybody does it now. Somebody has actually said that to me. And I told the person that because you're copying what some other person is doing, your steam will dim very soon. And within 6 months, the business died.